Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal, episode 161. You know, with the we're taking all precautions here in these uncertain times. We're taking all the precautions, and as you can see, our production schedule is fully going. Our production floor is completely moving along, and all three marathon locations are out there to service you for sales and service, whether it be Florida, Texas, or here at the mothership in Coburg, Oregon. We're taking all the precautions and everything is open and ready to service you. Now, that being said, I've got a surprise for you. We got two coaches on the production floor that I'd like to show you. Coach 1328 right behind me and Coach 1321, which is right behind that guy. We're gonna go and look at both of these coaches. So thank you for joining us this morning. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you're being safe. 1328. Just came out of paint. This is exciting. They're about to pull wire on this, getting set up for electrical, and I love this paint job. You guys know that I like a lot of white in a paint job, and this does not have it. But I love the certain fades, and Armand's gonna get some good shots of it. And we are gonna step just barely inside, so I don't wanna lose anybody this morning. But we are getting set up for electrical in here. It's a little dark because there's absolutely nothing in here yet, but it's a shell that just came out of paint. This is going to be, as you can see, a double slide H3. This is Coach 1328. Very modern, beautiful exterior paint. This is going to be fun. Now, let's move our way out here. I want to take a look a little bit more at this paint job, look a little bit more at the details. And I apologize for the dust, but you guys know it comes out of paint. Now, for those of you who have been to the marathon facility here in Coburg where all the coaches are built, you know that everything is done in this building. And our guys literally just finished this. We've just brought it over this weekend down here to the production floor, and this paint job is going to be beautiful. Very modern, very subtle. Yeah, that's pretty.
We have one question. Someone's asking, is there some kind of windows on this coach?
Yeah, someone's asking, thank you, Armand. Someone's asking if there's windows. It has all the windows because it's such a dark paint job.
Oh, is there some kind of film on the windows?
Oh, film. No, there's no film on the windows. There is on the inside of the coach, but that's to protect the windows when it's in transport from Quebec. We peel those window coverings off inside the coach, if that's what you're referring to. We peel those off prior to production so that you can have the full, and that's one of the big benefits of a Prevost chassis is all that natural light. So if you're referring to the film or the protective coating coverings that are inside on the windows, yes, those are just prior to production. And I'll tell you what, let's get an angle right here, Armand. You can see right there the texturing that drags all the way down here to this last bay. If you hit the right angle, you can see in that gray the texturing, and in the natural light outside, that's going to be beautiful. All right. One more thing before we move over to 1321, which is going to be great. I know I teased 1321. Armand and I were driving around last week on episode 160, and if you missed that episode, go back. And that's one thing that I can tell you right now. If you are at home, if you are, like we all are right now, doing our social distancing, look at the 160 episodes. If my voice annoys you, turn down the volume, you guys. But there's a lot of research that can be done on why you would choose Marathon. Why Marathon is the best, and there's no doubt, Marathon is the best luxury converter of the Prevost chassis in the history of the world. And I've got 160 episodes that help you reach that decision also. At least that's my goal. Now, look at the back side of 28. A couple things I really like about it. I like how this design swirls a little bit here, more texturing. But my favorite thing is the offset Marathon logo. This is something that Pete Sutton does from time to time. Sometimes you'll find it here. Sometimes you'll find it there. Or sometimes you'll find it on this side of the coach, depending on where it's best suited for the rear paint of a coach. Now, before we go inside, let's look at the front of 1321. I hinted at it last week when we drove by it. This is the blacked out coach, 1321. This coach is for sale. I love it. If you're interested, Mal W at marathoncoach.com. My number one job is to sell you a coach. Look at that blacked out grill. What do you think of these, you guys? Blacked out mirrors. Of course, this is going to have the 360 camera, all the latest from Marathon. And on this door right here, you can see the texturing. Blacked out wheels over here. This is a real aggressive modern look. Before we go in, see how far back we can get. This coach is hours from being completed. It's supposed to be completed probably today, if not early tomorrow. So it's my treat to bring it to you guys first. This is your first opportunity to see the inside, because we are going to go inside and see it. But why don't you glance back there, Armand? I don't know how far back you can go and not lose That's beautiful. Absolutely. Okay, let's go inside. I saw Robert Joyce made a comment loving the new blacked out. I love it too. I think it's fantastic. Come on in, you guys. Let's take a look. Floor coverings are still down to protect the floor and to protect you guys from Wi-Fi droppage issues. I'm going to have Armand stay right there in the cockpit, and I'm going to kind of give you a little tour of it before it's done. Now, you guys know that we're going to produce a full edited version of this coach, what we call the corporate video to show off this coach. I don't think this coach is going to be around very long. I think someone's going to purchase this quite quickly because of the modern styling, which a lot of people are liking these days. So this floor plan is something we've seen a lot of times. Over here on the curb side or the patio side, you're going to have the two recliners, jackknife sofa on the other side, and your galley also on the patio side with your dinette table and storage. Over on this side, the driver's side. I'm going to pull away some of these coverings so you can see the fabrics, because I really love the choices that were made on Coach 1321. There's a couple of things that I like. I love the distressed look of the leather, and I'm going to show you that as we exit the coach, because that's best seen in the cockpit. But I want to show you right now, I'm going to pull this aside. These are just protective coverings, so while the guys are working in here, this stays clean and stays undamaged. And there you get a really good chance of that, to see that leather with that fabric back on the dinette. Pretty, isn't it? Now the flooring and all the hard surfaces, and when I mean hard surfaces, let me cover this. I'll cover this back up after we get done with the video, because I want to make sure that we protect it properly. The flooring is very light, And so are all of the hard surface tops, as you can see right there. So the flooring, and Armand can actually get a shot of it right here, is this beautiful light tile and heated all the way throughout the coach. Fireplace, of course, in the coach. Lots of storage. From pantry to the Fisher Paykel refrigerator, freezer. 1321, all one color on the laminate, so there's no two-tone. That lends to the more modern styling. Also, the leather that matches almost exact on the cabinetry. You can really see it right there, or here, or even above the dinette. You can really see the leather inserts on the cabinetry really match that gray laminate quite well. I'm a big fan of that. All right, one more thing I want to show you. We're not going to go back to the bedroom because, quite frankly, you guys were in a horrible Wi-Fi area. This building is one big cage. And so even though we've got repeaters every 100 feet in this building, we seem to lose. And eventually I'll be able to show you the shower feature, because the shower is really beautiful. All white tile. It's fantastic. Modern coach. I can show you these because these have been taken down. These are your styles right here, as you can see here. And this is going to go right here. Isn't that beautiful? Very, very cool. All right. Now I'm going to have Armand jump down, and I'm going to pull this guy completely off of the co-pilot seat. And hopefully the lighting is good enough. Excellent. Thank you, Armand. So you can see the richness of this. I call it marbling, which is, I don't know if that's a meat term or what have you, but you can see the texturing. It has a distressed look to it, but it's a very beautiful distressed look. And with the Marathon Coach logo embroidered into the headrest, the inserts almost match exactly the distressed. And I don't know how it's showing up on video. It's not necessarily a brown, and it's not necessarily a black. I would say, if I had to be exact, it's a dark brown, bordering black, whatever that means, right? So that's 1321, and even though I gave you a sneak peek, and today, let's face it, is kind of a sneak peek too, because they're just not done. They're a few hours away from being complete. So that right there is one of the... We're really excited about this coach, and I hope you guys are too. 1328 just came out of paint. 1321, a few hours from being completed. Full production is happening here at Marathon. Whether you're down in Florida, go see our guys in Florida. Go see our guys in Texas. Dennis McBride down in Texas. Go see Casey Hess down in Florida. Go see Randy and Don down there. And if you're in Oregon, stop by and see me. And if you want to come through, make sure you let me know prior. malw@marathoncoach.com. Right now, we have suspended our daily tours, but that doesn't mean if you are coming through, just let me know, and we'll be able to take care of you. But the full product, just went break time here at 9:15 Pacific. So thank you so much for watching Marathon Mondays. Please be safe. Let me know if you're interested in getting into a marathon, whether it be pre-owned or new. And it's my honor to bring you this show every week. Be yourself and do good things. I will see you next week. And don't forget to go to Marathon's YouTube and Facebook page. Follow and like those, because we have content all the time going on. But also Marathon Mondays with Mal. If you search that on Facebook, Marathon Mondays with Mal. I also have, I'm trying to do a lot more content, because we have a lot more people at home who are spending a lot more time on Facebook. So if you go and look at Marathon Mondays with Mal, I'll be able to give you more content, whether it be videos, live videos, or just photos of what's coming from Marathon. Take care, everybody. Have a good week.